What is up, YouTube? This is Nima, aka the Dancing One. I'm here to profile my agent deck on my good friend Slim here, Slim's channel. I asked him earlier today if I could make my deck profile and post it on the channel, just for people to see what the famous Dancing Nima is playing. It's kind of like my own variant of tour guide agents. It's working good for me. I went 5-4 at the regionals that me, Mike, and the whole team went to. I went X1 till up around round 6, and then I lost the last two, and then which really pissed me off. So close to topping, but not close enough. But this is the deck, guys. Mike will probably let you know how I did and his own thoughts, hopefully, on it. But this is my deck, so hopefully you guys enjoy it, and please give me any comments on it. So let's begin. This part's very standard. You got your 3 Earths, really the searchers of the deck, the Stratos, as I like to call it. Your 3 Stratos search out for my favorite Jupiter. It literally is a boss just on its own. It helps you open up that 4 engrave if you have 5, just Hyperion. Because I really do not like 3 of these. Just because I'd rather have an 18 beat stick, and you're only gonna need 2 of these max, and that's if they veil it or bottomless it. But 2 of these guys, and these 2 bring out your famous 3 balls. 3 balls open up for your gotchi plays, your freaking, what's it called? Scrap Dragon plays with Birdman, Trishula, the course, and all that. And then all those Earths and Jupiters and planets and stuff bring out these bad boys. Bring out like the dad of the deck, man. This card, honestly, is so broken. It's like my favorite card. This is like the only reason why I play this deck, because Hyperion. It's amazing. 2 Chrysias. Literally, I play plants, bring this bad boy out, and they have such a tough time getting over it, or they just scoop. I'm not speaking for everyone, so. And then the last 2 fairies of the deck, you got 1 Honest. Shout out to Mike. Hook me up with this Ghost Honest. You know I love you. And then 1 Orange Light. I don't like 2 or 3, just because ditching too many will not leave enough for Chrysia, so just play 1, test it out. It works for me. You got 1 Birdman. I usually set this out game 2, because I set it as my 3rd ball. So it's really it's good game 1, but game 2 and 3, it's not that mandatory to play. Next we got the hand traps. We got the 2 maxis. I like 2 because of many reasons. I don't like 3 because it clogs, and only plants and rabbits are the only ones that special summon. Sadly, I didn't play 1 rabbit, and I only played 1 junk doppel. So these were good for those, except I sat on 1 or 2. And then you got the 1 Veiler. Play 1, it's alright. I sometimes use it just normal summon and synchro, but it does its job. And then you got your 2 Trigodia. It's Trag. It's Trag. Can't say much about that. It's another dark target, and it's godly. The famous Gores. This card is MVP. Never side it out. Just because I've always needed it. Not saying that I set myself up for that, but it's just like you can go so far and then just be like, oh yeah, I'm safe because I know I have that. And then finally, 1 BLS. Alright, here's the tour guide engine. It's kind of different from most people, just because I don't have 3 tour guides, but in all honesty, you only play tour guide max twice if you have 3. So here it is. I have 2 tour guides. Shout out to my good teammate Big Surge, number 41 draft pick, for helping me get the second one. Don't worry, buddy, I got you covered. Money's coming around. Yeah, but I have 2. I picked up my second one at right before tournament started, so it was kind of I needed it to play. You got your one Sangan, of course. Literally, it's just Sangan, and then this guy, Possessed Dark Soul. It's another tour guide target. Plus, I've summoned this, taking control of Spirit Reapers and all that stuff that I couldn't get around that at that time, but when I drew this, I could. It's just a really great card, and I advise people who have one or two tour guides just play. If you have one, play two if you like it, or you can just like put in a Spirit Reaper on one of these. It's good, but it's not great. I still recommend you play three tour guides. But if you have two, just play this. It's good. That's it for monsters. It's 26 or 28 monsters, something like that. Spells, two-potted duality. You special summon a lot in this deck, so two is good, in my opinion. Two MSTs. It's MST. And you kind of still need them for those pesky little traps in the back. Some people, just decide, hey, I'm going to main bottomlesses. One heavy storm. I'm glad this came back. And then your staples, you got the book. Book I'm not finding so much a staple nowadays, but does its job. Dark Hole, Mind Control, amazing card. Hopefully it doesn't get banned, but it's kind of pushing itself there. And then one Reborn. Those are spells, and then my four Magnificent Traps. The two Warning, Dust Shoot, and Torrential. Those are all self-explanatory. That's the main deck, you guys. It's 41 cards. Extra deck. It's the most important part of the deck at all. You got two Gachi. Most people say, oh, play one because you don't go into too much. I go into two sometimes. That's just me. I sometimes draw two balls and, summon, go. Or if I have a dead Herald in hand, I exceed with the Earth or something like that. And it's a good card, opening turn. So, and then you got one Levier for those tour guide plays. There's a cool combo. I'll probably show you guys. You guys probably already know it. But yeah, it's Levier. MVP, Mr. Zenmains. This card's God. Really pisses people off when you bring him out. Sadly, I kind of wanted to play two because someone got rid of one. I'm like, I can go to a second one, but I didn't have it, sadly. And then lastly, the one card I rarely play is the Leviathan. That's for Xyz, it's 6 Xyz. And then for the standard synchros, Army Arm, Android, Cataster. I don't run Librarian because it's not needed. Gaia Knight, Brio, Black Rose, Stardust, Scribe Dragon, and Trish, which is basically the most synchro you go into, mostly in this deck. So yeah, that's the extra deck. It's 14. I wish I put in Chimera Tech, but good thing I didn't play any card carries or a deck that played Zenmain. So the side deck, it's kind of similar to Mr. Mike here. If you're watching this, Mike, shout out to you. It worked. It worked awesomely. So yeah, two Thunder Kings and the Doom Cow. These three, I literally give MVP to them. They really did their job and helped me out throughout the day. One DD Crow. I drew this sometimes. It was alright. Cyber Dragon. Never play any Karkers or anything, so it was kind of pointless. One Kaiku. Never drew it throughout the day, which kind of pissed me off, but what can you do? This game is also partly luck. Most people forget that. Onto the traps. I really go trap heavy on this. I go two Deepers in, two Bottomless. I go Starlight Road. And then one Royal Decree. I hate TGs. I played two of them. Those were my half of my losses. They both 2-0'd me, but you can't do much. It's a freaking pesky deck, man. I hate it with passion. And then the spells, two Smashing and the Leeching Light for the mirror match. This is it, you guys. If you have any questions, please let my good friend Mike know, and hopefully he will get back to me and I can answer them. I also have my own channel, but it's not that big out there. Hopefully you could advertise for me. It's, Blackwing Armmaster. I'll probably tell Mike to put in the description or in an annotation around here somewhere in the screen that you guys are viewing it right now. But yeah, guys, this deck is really fun. Didn't let me out throughout the day, so please subscribe to him and subscribe to my channel, and that's it for you guys. Thank you.